Hey guys, this is Marie Barnes and welcome to So Tasty. So today what I'm going to be showing you is some vegetables. I'm going to cut them up as in if you were to use them for a stew or a sauce. And later on, I'm going to actually cook the sauce and show you how delicious it can be with delicious fresh vegetables. I have a tomato that I am blanching, and I'm going to show how to peel the outside of that as well as using that in the sauce later. Tasty. So first I have some celery here. I'm just going to trim off the edges just to make that look clean. And then I'm going to cut off this side here because those look a little fragile here to me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these shavings off of here just to make it look a little bit clean like that. And you just like to do that so that it will make the celery, as you can see, it doesn't look as dingy as it did. So I'm just going to get that off of there. And I have another one here I'm going to go in on. And you don't want to put too much pressure on it because they are delicate. So you just want to get the very outer edge off of it. And it's just for presentation, it just makes the dish look a lot better. And I'm going to cut some pieces off of the celery. And those will be in uniform for either a sauce or, and I'll go one at a time, either the sauce or the stew. And you just want to always make sure you're getting them all at the same time. Just work with what you got. And so sometimes you can do like some very intricate slices that are very thin. So if you don't want, maybe you might want to put some smaller slices for a sauce because you don't want, you know, the big chunks. And then you can always go in and take all of these and just chop them right up. So you can always do that. You always want to get the same size uniform so that everything cooks evenly and that it looks nice. So that's what we like to do with the celery. So next I'm going to take this onion here, and what you like to do with the onion is get it in half, and you always want to get it leveled and slice down. So that's in half. And then what you can do at that point is, since it's cut in half, it makes it a lot easier for you to peel that skin off that you do not want in your dish. It's all dingy and dirty. So we just get that peeled off, and I just use a paring knife for that. And then I like to go another layer because that second layer of skin, it just is not too appealing to me. Now what I like to do here so that I can get a good dice is I come under, be small, you just want to get a few cuts in there. Like so. So what you like to do is go against the line. So there's these little lines here, and there's plenty of them, so you just want to go against those. And you never want to take the knife all the way to the edge because that's what's holding your onion together. You just go all the way down. Now, as you may already know, there's layers of the onion, so when you're cutting here, it's already going to give you some, as you can see, some sizing. That's okay. You just keep going through. And I'm just going to stop there. And I'll just show you from here. All you would like to do at this point is cut straight down. And that's going to give you your dice. First one off, and then and as you can see, there's some dice there. So just get that over. Just break those apart. Get some beautiful dices for your sauces. And now I'm going to show you a blanched tomato. When you blanch a tomato, what you're trying to do is get the skin loose so you can just peel it off. You don't want to keep all of that excess skin on there because it's not good for your texture and your taste buds. So as you can see, the skin is just coming off, so I just want to peel it back with that paring knife like that. Just comes right on off, and it takes maybe 10 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds for it to get to this point. So it doesn't take much at all. You just put it in boiling water and let her go. That just comes right off. You don't want to over blanch it because it gets that, there's a little bit of over blanching there, so it's very soft. So you don't want to get it to that point, but you do want to have that time frame. So I'm just going to take this knife, cut it down, and just going to cut it again. You want to get it in 2 sections. Score it a little bit. You don't want to, the skin, like I stated, was just a little tad bit over blanched, but I'm going to take this one for example here, and what you're going to want to do now is get rid of the skin. I mean the internal lining and the seeds, because all you want is the outside. So you just take that in there like that. So you just get rid of those seeds, and what I'm going to do here is just, you know, take my finger, get rid of all the excess. And now I'm just going to take this tomato and slice it the same way you would julienne a carrot is how you would want to do this. So you're just trying to get everything in those uniform shapes so they're all cooking the same way. And then you take it this way and you cut it into dices. Like that. Alright. Got that amount there. And I'm just going to take some here. You get that. That's the sizes that you would come out with by going with that method. And when you get those canned diced tomatoes, this is the method that they go through. So I'm going to get the rest of these going here. All of those cut up that way. And just one more. Cut in there. So once again, you're just getting the inner lining and the seeds out of here, because you want to take as much as you can, much as you can get out of that. So you just dump that out. That dumped. Get all those excess seeds out, all the inner soul of the tomato. And like that. So then just want to get that over there, and I'm going to dice the rest of this one up. So this is a better picture of what you would want the outside to be. It's a lot firmer, except for that slight part, but this is what it should look like. It's a lot firmer and cuttable. You know, you want to be able to cut it. So you just get those in those dices, and that's pretty much it. So what I want to do here is put that on my platter. It's all ready to go. Now what I can do is start my sauce. And I'll be right back for that.